unanimous applause.
Allan Border's double century in 1993 was one of the finest achievements in an 18-year international career studded with glory and characterised by courage.
Wonderful innings from just about the most durable cricketer you could ever imagine, Allan Border.
Australia needed a man of character and resilience to lead a floundering national team out of the ashes of World Series cricket to become the powerhouse that Australia is today. Australia needed Allan Border. Border had a distinctive batting style. He would stand upright as the bowler approached, then crouch slightly as the ball was delivered. He was a reliable fielder, and he was deadly when he took aim at the stumps.
Oh, the Kazumik's up here. Oh, he's hit the stumps. He must be out, surely.
Border was also a useful left-arm finger spinner.
It's in the air and he's caught it.
He won at least one test match with the ball.
Allan was a very, very good player. He was very much in the Ian Chappell mode, that he was a guy for the trenches if you're in trouble. He was the guy that you wanted coming in at number 5 or 6, and he did it absolutely brilliantly.
Fierce fighter, not just an ordinary fighter, not just a bit of a scrapper here and there, but he's a fierce fighter, and that was when they were winning.
What a great player he was, wasn't he? Tremendous player, Allan. He just used to let the ball come to him, that's all he did Allan. I mean, if it right up to him, he could drive, but he used to pull, he used to cut, he used to hook. Oh.
Through the covers. Border came in at a time when Australian cricket was, you know, on its knees in many ways, and he managed a batting average of 50 in an era of great West Indian fast bowling.
Abe was one of the gutsiest players I played against. He'd get out there, I mean, I must have bowled to him probably 4 or 5 times when he had broken fingers, but he kept on playing. He's one of those guys, and I used to try and hit him on the hand, and I used to say to him when I walked out, "Which one is it?" And he'd just tell me where to go and get on bowling. And
Border had suffered through one of the leanest patches in Australia's cricket history. He had at times been the only bright light in a period of unremitting gloom.
Allan Border was given a very young team, very, very young, and he had to teach them how to play, discipline. He made an Australian cricket team. And with all respect to Mark Taylor, Steve Waugh and all the others, they sort of inherited it. Allan Border's the godfather of Australian cricket, and it started in 1986.
He's launched into it anyway, and that's a lovely shot from Allan Border.
By the time of his retirement, he had taken his team to the threshold of world champion status, and he'd scored more runs than any player in Test match history.
So there'll be sustained applause as Allan Border departs during the innings, becoming the greatest run getter in Test cricket history.
he turned around Australian cricket as well. Australian cricket was going through its low period a little bit like England was perhaps 4 or 5 years ago, where they needed to do some rebuilding and rethinking. And after we beat them in 86-7, he sat down and said, right, okay, this isn't good enough, and this is what we're going to do. And he reshaped Australian cricket. So the team that you're seeing out here now, the finished product, is a lot to do with him and a lot of credit to him.
There it is, there's 100 for Allan Border.